Hello, welcome to this Friday's live. Oh, no, we've got the wrong angle. Just one sec. So I thought it would be a good idea to feed the cat. So she might be less annoying, but who knows? I always think that makes me feel a bit dizzy. Let me just put a bit more. Oh, there, it's fine. Right, okay, so I just want to show you, I always start by reassessing what we've got, like what we've had from last week. But these were the ones that I did with you last week, so these are over 2 weeks old. Still some of them will look okay. And these are last week's flowers, which are looking tired, I'm not going to lie, but there are definitely some to be salvaged. The grasses always last a long time, so that's always good. Dahlias do not last a long time. Dahlias, if you're lucky, you get 5 days out of them. That's just how they are. But they're forgiven because they're so beautiful, aren't they? And asters, that aster has lasted quite a while. So I'm going to put that on in with a nice short stem. Zinnias also can last quite a long time as well. So it's no surprise that's looking good. And then statice, again, that would last a while because that dries nicely. So anything that dries nicely generally will last well. I don't know if I'm going to get 3 this week. Let's have a look. No, maybe with that, but I don't know if it's going to look any good. Oh look, I've got a half, that tiny dahlia. It was like a side bud. That's okay. Okay, let me just quickly. I'm going to just pop some water in here. Basically, there was a cloud over there. And I'm thinking, I need to do this relatively quickly because I've got a load of harvested flowers in the back of my Dorothy vehicle, which is open. And I need to get them out of there. So this will be a speedier range along, I think. Anyway, put all the dead flowers over there in the sink and I'll deal with them later. But those are the flowers from last week, looking really pretty. So, as I always do, I'm going to put those behind me. And we can start with this week's. Now, I'm going to do something a little bit different this week. I'm going to do it in a really small jug. This is a jug that my dad made. And we have got some sort of purpley themed purple flowers this week. So, I think that would be really nice with the purple jug. So as always, I'm going to prep them, condition them. Jazzy, shh. Poppy, come here. Scabious. This is typical because I need to get this done efficiently. Of course, I've got a child that's... What's wrong, Poppet?
Poppy's got my apple.
Poppy's got your apple. Would you like another apple?
She's just gonna eat. She's too annoying.
I know, she's annoying. Would you like another piece of fruit? I've got going live at the moment, darling. Do you want another apple? Okay, there you go. Good girl. Thank you. Okay, I won't be long, darling.
Oh, there's bad bits on it.
There's bad bits on that. Okay. That one looks fine. Okay. Lovely. Wonderful. Okay. Thank you, darling. It's not an eating, it's alive. Thank you. Okay, so we have got statice. We've got a dahlia. I'm going to cut that side shoot off of that dahlia. Sweet Natalie, absolutely beautiful dahlia. We've got some eryngium, beautiful. That will last a long time because it dries well. We've got more panicum, frosted explosion. We've got some smaller Thomas Edison dahlias, which are little pom-pom ones. I think that one's a bit worse for wear. Lovely Cosmos. This is double click cranberries Cosmos. I've got some scented pelargonium. This smells amazing. This I'm growing in the tunnel, and this is Attar of Roses. I've got some more scabious. Then we've got the straw flowers. They will last a long time. They're incredible because again, they're sort of, I was going to say they're born. They're born dried, but they come out dried, hence their name straw flowers. I've got another little bit of grass there. I've got a bit of sanguisorba. More statice. in white, some verbena bonyaras, a bit more status, and that is not good. That is a that and that. I think that one's not great. I was actually everything was looking really good this morning, and then we've got a bit of a battle in our house about flowers in the house. I do get that. James doesn't want there endlessly to be like buckets of flowers everywhere, and I'd left just this bucket, these flowers hydrating in a bucket, and he obviously thought they were like normal flowers, so he put them outside and he put them in the sun. Or it probably wasn't the sun when he put them outside, but annoying. But anyway. Oh, lovely. I mean, it's probably very annoying living with somebody who's constantly bringing flowers into the house. So, as in buckets of flowers, not like beautiful arrangements everywhere, but not that men really give, well, I don't want to make it, I don't want to make assumptions, but in my experience, apart from my dad actually, men have never really noticed the flowers in the house. So I'm going to put the status like that. I might change it. In fact, I might put that purple slightly shorter. I quite like the stem of that particular one. It's a bit more dainty of the white. Okay, then let's go. Let's go. I can't do that, darling, right now, but I'll get her away in a minute. Probably should have cut that actually a little bit higher, but never mind. Let's make sure this lovely sea holly is on display. Oh, I love that. It's so pretty. So pretty. Okay, and then straw flowers. I don't particularly like the stems of straw flowers, so make sure all the little curly leaves are off, because they also make them look a little bit ugly. So really clean all of those leaves off the stems, and I keep them sort of, either hide the stems or keep them short. That's quite nice and long, so I'll just have that poking up that way. Cosmos, I leave those little side buds on, and I'm also going to leave the leaves because I think they're really pretty. We haven't really got many different heights at the moment. I'm wondering if at the moment it's looking a bit bushy and all one height. I'm going to do something a little bit, I'm going to get those in much shorter. It's quite hard once you put the status in, it's quite hard to pull it out without pulling everything else out. It's a little bit better. Starting to get a little bit more interesting shapes there. You know, I like a bit of a symmetry, and there's some things that are a little bit different. At the moment that's looking a bit new. Right, then we're going in with the big dahlia. Let's see how high we want her. I probably want her to sort of cover this area here. There we go, that's gorgeous. So you don't assume that the biggest flower needs to be the tallest, because often really big flowers don't have particularly attractive stems. Love having these scabious sort of coming up and out, like I do the grasses. That's probably a bit too high up and out, but it gives some real drama to the arrangement with these. I wouldn't do them the same height. Do one height, one the other height. Oops. And then this grass also in there. It's quite hard probably to see it on camera, but it's adding a lot of sort of froth and movement to the arrangement. Sanguisural will do the same. And then just to bulk it out and add some incredible scent, we've got the scented pelargonium, Jazzy. Seeing where I love what's going on here, so I'm not going to put any. I don't want to interrupt that there, so I'm going to put this more on this side. So just think that that is so pretty over there. And it's raining, so I'm going to have to run outside. I'm really sorry. Thank you for watching. I've got to now leg it and go and get all my flowers. But this is the arrangement from the Arrange Along Flowers today. Let's hope next week's a little bit calmer, less of the chaos, and hopefully the rain won't be here. Have a great weekend. Bye.